Hello, TC Society. So today we're in my laundry room, and the reason we're here is because we're going to use a simple household appliance to do some stretching. The camera angle here may be a little bit tight because there's not a lot of room, but that said, I don't teach these stretches on Saturdays, and I'm not actually teaching them now. I want to demonstrate to you what I practice and is something good to learn. I learned the first two stretches that I'm going to teach from Master Yun and Grandmaster Su Zifang through Wang Zihai, the Pigua stretching. And the first one is pretty basic. Probably many of you know this stretch or a similar one where you're just getting your foot up. The reason we're in the laundry room is because I actually stretch here. I use a simple, you need something that can support your weight, that's very sturdy, that's about waist height. When I went to Zihai Martial Arts in China, in Suzhou, Wang Zihai has a bar, like a ballet bar, in which they do these stretches. Not all of us have the opportunity to have something like that. So you can use, it has to be solid, it has to be something that can support your weight, because you may actually use part of it for balance as well. This is simply stretching, so we're not looking for Tai Chi balance, something like this as much as the stretch. And so pushing your tailbone back and away, all of the same Tai Chi principles apply as when we're practicing the form. So fold the inside of the hip, sink the tailbone, keep your back straight, keep your neck either straight this way. You can either point your crown here, or if you like, pushing your chin towards your toe, something. And the goal is to be able to touch your head top to your toe, right? In one school, Grandmaster Su Zifang said it's the Buddha's pillow. And so I said, oh great, I went and I practiced and I stretched until I could get my face on my knee. And I think maybe Master Zhao Yun said, the Buddha's pillow is the foot. So we want to be able to strengthen and lengthen all of these tendons, and then practicing again on both sides. Same principles apply. My feet are lined up, my knees are lined up with my toes, and then this thing. And again, you can modify it how you like. You can make another modification where you're twisting around your center line, doing some type of stretch. And remember, we're balancing on both sides. So take the time, get the alignment, align up your feet, get the foot there, and then let yourself settle into it. This is something you can practice, something when I say you, I mean in general, something a person can practice every day without worry. And so what that means is it may take some time to stretch those muscles out. The second one is very similar. So if I start with the first stretch here, and again, I would recommend getting personal training before trying anything like this. Consult your physician, your personal trainer, to make sure that your body is correct. You see I turn my standing foot 90 degrees out, because instead of turning this way, I'm going to reach. And what I want to do is reach my other arm across to grab my foot. And then this hand, I'm reaching on the inside of my leg. So I'm going to put my shoulder behind or inside my leg, behind from the camera's perspective, and then turn. And you can turn quite a bit, try to turn. Again, all the same Tai Chi principles apply. Back is straight, neck is straight. So that means we're really folding the torso this way here. And again, balance it out on the other side. So make sure that you have the foot alignment, and then turn 90 degrees. I have no idea what this looks like on the camera. So when you practice, be sure to balance. And then the last one, I learned from TC taught it, and I got more direction from Master Yun, and that's Pubu. So if you take a shoulder width wide stance, wider, again, I'm just demonstrating. I don't want to cover the topics of what it makes. But what I want to be sure is if you are practicing these things, that you do them safe, that you have the alignment. So if you are not sure how, please do not injure yourself. There was a Zen master that said, if your practice makes you worse, what good is it? So, okay, yeah. And lastly, last one that I do that I like, and I feel it's one of the best things to open the backs of the legs. We have covered this in class, and perhaps I'll do a special on it, which are, if you know them, for people that have practiced with TC for some time, are butterfly kicks. This one. And so the purpose for this one, I'll exclude the handwork for this particular session, is when we kick, is extending the leg to reach its maximum with the back of it relaxed. So, and the toe has to be pointing. So essentially, you want to extend the tendons from the back of from your lower back all the way down through your heel, and you don't want the toe to be slacking as well. So we keep the toe up. You can think of it as a low kick, as a shin kick, where the toes are up in the air. But this hidden inside this one is a tendon stretching exercise. So again, if you've taken my classes and seen this one, these are exercises I try to do daily to weekly that I don't actually teach in the class. I do talk about them just so that you have a chance to see. I have presented them here. Again, I recommend getting if you have any question, go to your physician. Even if you're more advanced, you should have a personal teacher to make sure that your alignment is correct if you don't understand what it is. Otherwise, you can hurt yourself. So yeah, continue practicing every day. Even if you're just practicing the Tai Chi correctly, if you practice Tai Chi correctly at the highest level, you won't need to stretch like that. Your Chi can do the work.